Hi, it's Kristen, the Disability Ally of NYC, and I just am taking some time today to tell you guys about another great spot. So did you know that Gloria Vanderbilt actually used to live at 86 and Fifth Avenue in a gorgeous building there? Yes, she did. Well, after some time, Ronald S. Lauder, S as in Estee Lauder's heir, he purchased the building from Gloria and decided to turn it into the Ronald S. Lauder New Gallery, Neue. So he took it over, completely renovated the place, and made it accessible, of course, which is great for us. And it is home to beautiful art from Vienna and Central Europe. The other great thing about this place is that this is where the famous painting, The Woman in Gold by Klimt is. So you've got to go see that. That is always there. And they have a ramp now because of Ronald. They have a ramp out front now for wheelchairs, and they have a accessible bathroom down on the first floor. They have a nice elevator. So very accessible to all, very easy to get into. Now, The Woman in Gold by Gustav Klimt is like the main draw here, but sadly there is no pictures or video of, you're not allowed to do that in the museum. And I get it, I understand, these pieces are old, they might get damaged, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so what the gallery did, they actually have a replica of the Woman in Gold painting down on the basement floor so you can get your picture with her, which is awesome. So I want to make sure you guys know that, because if you don't go all the way down to the basement, you'll never know it's there. So, and that's where the nice, large, accessible bathroom is as well. Now, what is really cool at this moment, they've just extended it, the Ronald S. Lauder private personal collection. He has his pieces there on display, and oh my goodness, they are fabulous. This man started getting into art when he was like 9 years old, loved it. At 13, he finds this place, he finds this painting that he loves, and he goes home to his parents and says, I have to have this painting. I mean, he was completely mesmerized by it. And they ended up buying it for him, and then they gifted it to him when he turned 21. But pretty impressive that that's how long he's been a collector of art. And so right now, you get to go visit his personal collection, and it is gorgeous. And you know, like I always tell y'all, the Bloomberg Connects app is where it's at. You've got to download the app, because that's how I learned the cool story about him starting collect art at 13. Instead of just looking at the painting, you get all the juice, which is awesome. I love hearing the stories. That's my favorite part. And Ronald actually is talking to you on the audio, which is also very cool. So, and I also learned that his philosophy on buying and collecting his art is, if he says, oh my God, when he sees it, then that's a determining factor that he needs to buy the piece. So what a nice feature, right? You love it, you like it, you take it home. Very nice. Wish I could do that, Ronald. Anyway, so you got to have the Bloomberg Connects app. You know that's free. Download it before you go. Then also, too, when you get home, you can look at the artwork again that you saw and listen to the audio descriptions on it. The other thing is about this facility is that there are 2 cafes, which is very nice. And these are like wonderful, charming little European cafes. They have great little Viennese desserts and espresso coffees, and it's just a whole vibe, and it's really, really nice. I had a wonderful watermelon and lemonade, I think it was, drink, really good. Anyway, so you've got these wonderful cafes there, 2 of them. If one's busy, then you can always go to the one downstairs. It's the same menu. And again, there's an elevator, so easily accessible. The other thing that's nice about this museum is that it's just 3 floors, so it's manageable. You can do it in an afternoon, you know, take a few hours, grab a cup of coffee. You know, it's not so big that you know, think you're not going to have enough time to see it all or whatever. You can see it all. And I do want to tell you that on First Fridays, you can get in free, which is nice, from 5 to 8 p.m. And then also visitors with disabilities are $12 instead of the normal $25 that you would pay. They also give a discount for students. And then, of course, if you do the membership, then you will only pay your membership one time, and then you can go as many times throughout the year, because they do change the exhibits, you know, every few months or so. So that part is really cool if you wanted to join. And the other thing about membership is that they've got these really cool events. They've got a film bar where you can watch a movie and discuss it. They also have the literary cafe where you talk about a book you've all read. They also even have a senior social hour that's like 65 and up, and everybody goes and has tea. So just really cool things, and, you know, well worth it if you live here in the city to join. And then I'm almost certain you get a discount at the gift shop, which I've got to tell you about the gift shop. So there's 2 gift shops in the building. One is smaller, and I met a wonderful employee named Camilla in there that informed me that this beautiful jewelry that's in there, and the beautiful glassware is in there. It's all replicas of the originals that would be from that time period, like the 1800s. So really, really neat high-end replica pieces are in that shop. So that's really neat to look at. And then the other shop is a little bit bigger, and they've got books from all over the world in different languages. They've got some in German, they've got some in Czech, and I really love that they have these old vintage type of children's books. Let me show you. See, I just love that retro vibe. I also got this other one, The Story of the Butterfly Children. So just really neat, unusual, unique gifts. And the workers there are all fabulous, happy to give you recommendations if you ask. Just very helpful. You can get neat posters that are replicas that are in the museum. Everyone that worked at the new gallery just couldn't have been any more nice. I really, really was appreciative of Hector telling me some tips about the Bloomberg Connects app, which I need to pass on to you, because while you're there, if you're in the Bloomberg Connects app and you hit map, then it will highlight which pieces in that room have the description for them. So I thought that was a really neat feature that I didn't know about. Whoops, sorry, message coming through. That I didn't know about, you know, even though I've used the app plenty of times. So want to pass that on to you. Also, Charmaine on the 2nd floor, very, very sweet, kind, helpful. Lindsay in visitor services, also nice. So yes, thank you. Everyone there, very accommodating, very personable, and just really seem to like their jobs, which is always nice. So go visit the new gallery and tell them I sent you, and let me know how it is once you go. I think you'll enjoy it. Bye.